Hey all my fellow bookworms, it is time again for another In My Mailbox post here at Book Whispers, and this week I hit the book jackpot, so I'm just going to jump right in. And the first one actually came all the way from Africa. It's The Night Before Christmas in Africa, and it is a children's book. My grandparents gave it to me since they were on a mission in Africa, and it's such beautiful artwork. I'm just going to show you the first page here. And it's just stunning. I believe it's watercolor that it's done in. And it comes with an audio CD, and it has some African songs with it, so I'm really excited about that. And then they also gave me a gorgeous necklace, because they know I love books and I love jewelry, so thank you. I love them. And I got spoiled again. A good read friends, who was so awesome, decided to give me Silent Vows, by Catherine Beebe, and it's about a medieval virgin druidess who sends herself 500 years into the future, and she ends up meeting Officer Todd Blakely, and it really sounds amazing, like it's going to be a good paranormal romance. It is the second book in the series, but she's promised me she'll send book 1, so thank you again. I'm really excited to give that one a spin. And of course, I had to get some books on Borders.com. First up is Rochelle Mead's Iron Crown, which is the third book in her Dark Swan series, Black Swan series. And it's not my favorite series by Rochelle Mead, but it's still pretty amazing. I really do love them. And speaking of thirds, Annie Bast's Dark Enchantment came out, and this is part of the Dark Magic series. And I love the covers for these books because the women always look so, ready to take on any kind of danger. And if you have read her Elemental Witch series, then I suggest trying out these ones because they're really good, even if you didn't like her previous series. And then City of Fallen Angels, which is book 4 in the Immortal Instrument series, came out. And I love the cover for this. I think I'll hold off reading it because I want to read the Clockwork Angel, and lots of fans have told me characters from Clockwork Angel actually pop up in this 4th book, so really glad all you guys told me that. And then, unfortunately, today is the final day my Borders will be open, and I actually, to celebrate them closing, and to comfort myself, I hit up Borders yesterday and bought all the good books I could find. So sad to see Borders go, but gotta love good deals. And what I did get is some of the Children of the Sea books. Unfortunately, book 1 was gone, but book 2 is there. It's Sea Fever, and I've never read any books that have the main characters as creatures from the sea. Maybe mermaids, I don't know. But it's really gorgeous. I love this cover. It's yummy. The covers for these books bring out the pervert in me. And let's see, Sea Lord, which is book 3, and another just steamy cover. Oof, I got goosebumps. And then Immortal Sea, which is book 4. Again, another yummy cover. Okay. And then books 1 through 4 for Nelanison's Side Changeling series were all gone, but I ended up getting book 5, which is Hostage to Pleasure. I don't know. The book cover doesn't wow me, but the Branded by Fire book 6 cover looks really cool, and I'm really excited to try that one out. And then I also got Blaze of Memory, which is book, what? Wow, maybe I got him off count. I don't know. Somewhere in there. And I don't know, he's got like this 80s police officer they're going with his big sunglasses and his silk white shirt. It's a cool cover, but I feel like we should have some 80s music and gunfire going on in the background. And then Nelanison's Bonds of Justice, it's book 8, and really cool tattoo there. And then I believe the final and most recent book so far, Nelanison's Play of Passion, and this is book 9, which I believe is the most recent one in the series. And I love this cover the most. It looks really cool with both of them on there and the cat's eyes in the background. So, really excited I grabbed those ones. Sad I didn't get books 1 through 4, but hey, I can buy them. And then I got Eternal Hunger, which is part of the Mark of the Vampire series, which just debuted this year. I love this cover because most paranormal romances, it's half-naked guys on the cover, but in this case, it's a half-naked guy grasping a fence. So, you know, that's just awesome. So, yay for that one. And then I got Hotter Than Hell by Jackie Kessler. It's part of her Demon/Succubus series. It's book 3 in it, and it's really funny if you haven't read them. And really excited to get that one. And then I got Dark Oracle by Alana Williams, and I'm not sure if this is book 1 or book 2. I'm hoping it's book 1, and really cool cover. And then I got Alien Tango by Jeannie Koch, I think is how you say it. And this is also the second book in the series, but I already own book 1, so we're all good there. And it's part of the Alien series, and I love the cover for this book. If kind of go in for a close-up so you can kind of get some detail on everything that's going on there. They're so busy, but they all match. Anyway, really excited. And then Bring On the Night, which is actually book 3 in Jerry Smith's Ready adult vampire books. But it's really cool, and I've heard wonderful things about it. I already own book 1, so I don't feel too betrayed in getting book 3. And then I got Ghosts and Echoes by Lynn Bendick. It's a Shadows Inquiries novel, and this one is book 2. All Things Urban Fantasy has really recommended as something different to try out, so I don't mind tracking down book 1 and buying it. So really like the cover for that one. It's really modern. And then I got A Flash of Hex, an OSI novel by Jess Battis, and this is book 2 as well, but I already own book 1, so we're all good there. And it's a really cool cover. It's very different, and again, really excited. And then I got City of Ghost by Stacia King, and this is book 3. I already own book 1, and really, really looking forward to reading this series because I've heard such wonderful things about it. And then, let's see, I got Shannon McGuire, I think that's how you say it. She writes the October Day books, and I've got A Local Habitation, which is book 2 in the Day series, and it's really cool. I love how you've kind of got this green tint going on, but it pops out in the font. So really cool. I already own book 1, so I'm happy to get book 2. And then An Artificial Night, I love that name, which is book 3. And I've had a Goodreads friend who says these are amazing, so I'm really excited I got my hands on them. And then I got Secrets of the Demon by Diana Rowland. This is the 3rd in the series, and the series is kind of like a police procedure book mixed in with demons. And the first book was amazing, so really excited. And how cool is that cover? And then I got The Native Star by M.K. Hobson. It is a steampunk, and it takes place in 1876. I've been really, really wanting to read this one. I've heard wonderful things about it, and I have yet to read a steampunk book. So I'm really excited for this one, and that cover was so cool. And then I got Julie Kenner's The Blood Lily Chronicles. Unfortunately, somebody already bought book 1, but I got book 2, and I love the cover. She's ready to swoop down and kick somebody's butt, it looks like. And then I've got book 3, which is Turned, and I believe that is the final book in this series. And I want to bring your eyes, the cover's awesome, but I want to bring your eyes to this gorgeous lily tattoo on her back. And I don't care if it is a tramp stamp, it looks awesome and so gorgeous. So, love that. And then Tanya Huff's books somehow made it to the ending cell. Everyone else is lost but my game. And it's the Blood Books volumes, and I got volume 1, which has Blood Price and Blood Trial, and they're really cool. And you can see they put the covers on for each one. And these ones are pretty cool. But volume 2 for book 3 and 4 is where it gets kind of creepy. I'm not sure what's going on in C. This is the cover for Bloodlines. I don't know what is going on with that mummy guy. And then this one is Blood Pact. And that is just whacked. What the crap is going on in that, like, elevated tub? And I don't know, it's just weird. And then volume 3 has books 5 and 6. And let's see. Blood Debt. That's not too scary. But Blood Bank? Ooh, that's just creepy. And those covers are actually why I've kind of held off reading them. But these books are pretty much a legend in the urban fantasy genre, as much as Anita Blake books by Laura K. Hamilton. So really excited to get my hands on those. Yay. And then we're not done. I ended up buying 29 in total. So we've got 4 more left. I ended up getting Meljean Brooks, I think that's how you say it, The Iron Duke. It's part of the Iron Sea series. I've been hearing such wonderful things about this series. And this is the steampunk book, so now I've got 2 to try out. And Bone fans have been saying that the Iron Duke in this book is just as sexy or sexier than Bone. So I'm really excited. I have my doubts that our dear Duke can beat Bones, but you never know. So I'm really excited to give that one a whirl. And then I got Bitten in Two, part of the Jazza Park series by Jennifer Rardon. I still need book 6, but I'm really excited to get my hands on this one. And yay. And I love the covers for them. They're always so different, you know, they just pop up on a shelf. And then I got book 1 of The Underworld Cycle by Mob Rules by Cameron Haley. I'm really excited for this one. This one is also a debut of 2011. And I haven't heard too many positive things about this one, but I'm really excited to get my hands on it because I've been wanting to read it forever, especially since the cover for the second book has come out. It looks just amazing. And then the only hardback I bought is First Grave on the Right by Darynda Jones. I think that's how you say it. And I was under the impression that this one was a young adult. I mean, looking at the cover, it just rubs off as a young adult to me. But apparently it is a paranormal romance, and I hate buying adult books in hardback. I mean, I loathe it. But I'm kind of happy I did get this one, because if you remember, I had an interview with Lori London, and she actually said that the book was really, really good, so I'm excited. Plus, there's positive feedback from J.R. Ward, Mary Janison Davidson, Jane Ann Krenz, Jenna Schultwater, and Cresley Cole. So I am really excited I got this one, even if it is hardback. And that is all I got. We finally made it to the end. Yay! And I hope you all had as good book week as I did, and enjoy the rest of your week.